course now, like a flock of angry bees. Vehicle number 7805. I am not doing that to the audio, sorry guys. That is a 175cc motorcycle with Ian Campbell behind the controls. Class record is 105.657. As Ron is trying to dial in the speakers. Getting a lot of audio feedback. There you go. That is a 1973 vintage Kawasaki, 175cc Kawasaki. Just now going through the traps. 61.712, 61.712 for bike number 7805. Not quite fast enough for a speeding ticket. Unless you're in a school zone, but you know, I guess that'd be more appropriate for a 175cc bike, right? Now, car number 627. That is an H engine blown fuel modified Roadster. Robert Seitz behind the controls on this run. 186.040 is the class record. That must mean Judy's around. I didn't see Judy. There she is. Good morning, Judy. Good to see you. They are sporting a Mazda 4-cylinder on this run. That's why it's an H engine.
Good morning. I saw you earlier, but I didn't get a chance to say hi. You were talking
All right. I wonder if 186-mile-an-hour run. I'm wondering if he turned out. I didn't hear anything on the radio yet. Haven't seen him go through the traps. There he goes. Ah, he's in cruise control. Latte in one hand, steering wheel in the other. 69.882, 69.882 for car number 627. Such a bummer, sorry. Well, Sometimes you get some fast ones, sometimes not so much. I don't know about any of you guys. I'm anxious to see 912 run here out of the rookie lane. It's, even though he is capped to 150 miles an hour, it's still cool to see a Turbine run at El Mirage. There's got to be a certain amount of runs before we allow the rookies to run per SCTA rules. Faster Jill gets vehicles down course, the sooner we get to see this Turbine run. All right, on course now, bike number 1704, Dirty Laundry with Andy behind the controls. It's a 100cc motorcycle, one of the Calendar Brigade group, what I like to affectionately call the Calendar Brigade. Sounded really good, nice clean shifts off the line, favoring the right side of the course. Grabbing for gears, looking for speed. 105.191 is the current class record. It is a Yamaha YZ engine, YZ100. .152 for bike number 1704. 93.152 for bike number 1704. Next up, bike number 841. High Desert Club entry. Tom Foley behind the controls. It's a Sidecar vintage gas, running on 130.438 mile an hour record. Love that spinner on the nose. Engine seems to be giving him a little bit of a fit off the line as he heads down course. It's not being happy.
How are you, sir?
Great, how you doing, buddy?
So you're going to run marathons with this thing?
I used to.
Did you?
I used to run marathons. I did 7 of them.
I used to run a little cross country, but no, nothing of that.
My wife got me
I
back.
saw that picture, yeah.
I didn't train, I didn't do anything. Doesn't feel like it used to.
How are you, sir?
Keep things upbeat.
Oh, looks like bike number 841 is a turnout. Didn't quite make it to the other end.
For 2-0-0.
Until it wakes me up, and then I have to eventually. Well, so my book, and you're here. I'm alive. You know?
You know, everybody, like, I had somebody today, I was telling Dick, I was telling Dick, and I said, I had somebody come up to me today and they go, you're done.
San Diego Roadster Club entry, 1953 Ford 8-cylinder, 300 cubic inch, favoring the right side of the course, grabbing for gears, looking for speed. Looking for that 149 or better. So close, so close. 143.5, excuse me, 143.359, 143.359 for car number 200. XF gas modified Roadster, so close. Go back to the drawing board just a little bit on that one. A little bit of tuning.
So Ken Carlson's moving the truck up, so Dave can get back over there on the light, but he's gonna come up really fast. He's not ready. Yeah. I mean, it's too much. You know, I walked over there and they're like, Dave, they called something. Anyway, it's all right.
Because I've still got a front end of the frame, the frame's not attached to the production frame, the swing arm's not attached to the wheel. I mean, that bike is essentially, it's on the back of my trailer. I haven't done anything. No. I can't really do much with it. No, no.
Fire bottles ready? Yep.
Dave's riding his 24 Harley in 2024.
Sports. She's using a 1985 vintage small block Chevrolet, 350 cubic inch Chevrolet to power her Datsun. Through the traps. Can you put it on live? 236 through the traps at 172.935. 172.935 for vehicle 236, running on a 224 class record.
Would you like to say hi to the camera real quick? Okay, good morning. Here we are, September, El Mirage Dry Lake. Tell me your name and tell me about your bike here.
Leslie Arias, and this is a Suzuki GSXR 750, and the record I'm going for is 176 point something.
Okay, have you run out here before?
Yes, since 2017.
2017, great. Who do you have for sponsors and crew that help you? It doesn't look like you got a whole lot of help here.
No, I have two guys helping me, and not really my sponsor is me.
Alrighty, well you have fun, go fast, and be safe.
Thank you. Dave's back over with the bike, and he can just walk it over. I mean, he's close. Like, he's way too close. He's not ready at all. But
Bill Daly's helping us,
yeah.
and Brick.
Oh, that's Rick. Is that Brick? Where is he? I know Bill, but yeah.
Our two regular guys couldn't make it.
That's good. Car's good. Driver's good.
We're down for a minute, Jill?
Yep, we are. Yep. We're going to move the car off.
Right, yes.
All right, we're going to be on a temporary course hold. If you haven't done so already, head on over to the north side of the course to the SCTA trailer. Grab yourself a hat, t-shirt, all the cool stuff supporting land speed racing. And, of course, make sure to head on over to the south side of the start line and get yourself some coffee at the off-road coffee stop. Nice, yummy coffee. Sipping on some now, trying to wake up. We are on a temporary course hold at the moment.
Don't hesitate to ask. I usually have.
We looking good? Everything staying clear on the camera? I thought I had a fuzz one time where...
Well, yeah, we've had some growing pains at the beginning here trying to figure out what the audio settings evidently changed between here and Bonneville. So your cam, that thing is like super hot on the audio for some reason.
I see some new kind of little
So,
thing.
and then I'm not paying attention to when you're doing interviews. So like the Turbine interview, A, took way too long, and B, I couldn't stay with them the whole time.
Does everything look good in that viewfinder view?
Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah.
That little thing up top on the right, is that an audio thing? That little bar that goes up and the thing that's next to it?
No, that's pause. That's your record indicator, the green one
No.
or the red one?
Top right, there's some bars with a line through it.
Oh, that's something else. I don't know what that is. That's yeah, I don't know what that is.
Don't want to adjust anything? I'm good?
No, you're fine. If anything, we just need to. So I know that through these devices, we can have headsets, and we can talk to each other through those devices. We're gonna have to think about that because I keep missing interviews left and right. So you're paying attention to other stuff when there's like another car running or another car.
It was one of those,
Yeah, and it was like hard. It is hard. It's just tough to cover everything. So anyway, otherwise we're doing. The Starlink is not the answer. No, it's dropped 3 times so far.
Can you see anything out there with the dust?
Oh, yeah, well, there's the big one there. So
I redid this cover for the shade. This is just my bagel box.
all right, we are on a temporary course hold for a little bit here. Make sure once again to visit scta-bni.org. That is the official website for Southern California Timing Association. They do have a schedule posted on the website for future events for Bonneville and El Mirage. Make sure to check that out. And of course, all the records are available for download, as well as future events, as I mentioned earlier. That's scta-bni.org. And we are live streaming at lsrlive.com is the website. We're waiting patiently for this awesome turbine streamliner out of the rookie lane. Sounds weird that a turbine would be in the rookie lane, but here we are. If you know the Vesco crew, you should send them all an email. Hey, come out to El Mirage. Bring the Terminator. You got competition out here. All right, up next, looks like we got bike number 750 on course now. Course hold is now off, which is good. Black Cat Racing, Black Cat George, excuse me, with Leslie behind the controls. Oh, man. All right, let's collect the thoughts and engage the voice. 176.412 is the class record. That is a 750cc modified on-fuel motorcycle. Once again, with Leslie behind the controls of bike number 750. Through the traps at 173.788, 173.788, 3 miles an hour shy of the class record. Not bad without any El Mirage horsepower. And that is a GSX-R 750 if you're curious about the power. Next up, bike number 769 with Deborah Kerr behind the controls. Kerr Racing 650cc modified, partially streamlined on gas. Deborah's using a 2003 vintage GSX-R Suzuki engine, 4 cylinders. On course now, favoring the right side of the course, grabbing for gears, looking for speed. Deborah Kerr behind the controls, looking for a class record of 185.116. Things are starting to clear up down course a little bit. Wind picking up a little bit of a breeze. Makes it easier to see things. Waiting for Deborah to go through the traps. $146.179, 146.179 for bike number 769. Here we go. Car number 912 out of the rookie lane. This is the Turbine. Avon Aero Supply. This should be a fun run down course. Unfortunately, he's capped to 150 miles an hour out of the rookie lane. Still, it's a Turbine. It's not a V8, but it's a Turbine. Still just as fun.
I want to hear it start. Oh, wait.
On course now, Turbine number 912, favoring the right side of the course, grabbing for clutch, hydraulic power. I don't know, how does that work on the transmission for a Turbine? Oh, he's constant RPM. All right, on course now, and away he goes on his rookie run. That is James behind the controls.
Set a record on this rookie run.
Gremlin Works is the entry. Perfect run for car number 912, 151.090, 151.090. Well, you know, it says minus 100 for the record, so does that technically count? I'm sure that's a typo. Gonna have to talk to the driver on that one and get a rundown on how you operate a turbine streamliner. Up next, car number 92 on course now. Rod Riders Club entry, 1975 MG Midget. Not so much a midget, getting a little squirrely off the push truck, and away he goes with Jim behind the controls on this run, favoring the center of the course, grabbing for gears, looking for speed. A 214.816 is the class record. That is a C gas modified sports half fast racing. Sporting a 1975 8-cylinder Chevrolet 355 cubic inch Chevrolet.
You guys next?
Through the traps at 152.530, 152.530 for car number 92. think we're going to send 518 next. I think we're going to send 518. Ah, we are, yes. Up next, Kelsey Griffin and car number 518, Ford Roadster, sporting an 8-cylinder 1946 vintage 8-cylinder. That means it's a flathead. Sounding nice off the line. Props to the person who polished the Roadster this morning. Griffin Racing 518 on course now. Class record is 187.143, and that is an XF blown street roadster. Car number 518 through the traps at 135.284, 135.284 for vehicle number 518.
So you know which way you're turning out? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have any broken parts or if you don't feel good, like you're dizzy, same thing.
If something breaks, just tell them you bought it from Nick Arias.
Not my kid.
No, you got stuff in here.
Yeah, I remember. This is the old S2000. Is this the S2000? Oh, yeah. So you're going to go either there or there.
Okay.
And then come see me with your time slip.
Okay.
Got a brand new driver. Everybody give it to think about it.
It's way up at the very end. There you go.
I'm on the key to play.
On course now, car number 203 with John behind the controls. Someone better tell him those tires are really expensive. Off the line. Off the line, rolling rubber. 144.998 is the class record out of the rookie lane for the Callaway Warnick car. That is an H gas Roadster vehicle 203. Let's see how John does. .203 through the traps at 137.099. 137.099 for vehicle number 203. right, Corey. It is not dusty for the drivers. It was earlier today. If you take a look now at the big end camera, you can see we got a pretty clear view of the timing traps, which is the balloons on the far right. All right, on course now, car number 866. Another beautiful Corvette. I understand the brown ones are slow. San Diego Roadster Club entry. That's Mark behind the controls, looking for a class record of 213.172. That is a B engine, GT, Grand Touring. And he's using a Chevrolet 68 vintage 438 cubic inch. And I missed it through the traps. Sorry, guys. Vehicle number 866 through the traps at 162.277. 162.277 for car number 866. All right, we're on temporary course hold for a yard sale. Anybody want any pistons? 2 for $1. Connecting rods are 50 cents a piece. Airmail is free. All right, we are on a temporary course hold for just a minute. If you haven't done so already, make sure to head on over to the north side of the course and go visit the SCTA merchandise trailer. Lots of great deals over there on shirts, hats, calendars, pictures, pins, all sorts of cool stuff supporting land speed racing. You know you got a friend that's got a birthday coming up. Grab something from the merchandise trailer. Go say hi to the ladies auxiliary manning said trailer. And of course, when you're done, you need a little bit of wake up, head on over to the off-road coffee stop here on the south side of the start line. Grab yourself a cup of coffee before they run out. Currently 9:30 a.m. on the lake bed. I think our temperature gauge might be a little off. It says 51 degrees. I don't believe that's the truth. I think we're a little higher than that on the temperature this morning. Not getting any wind either, so I think our weather meter might be down. All right, guys, just for you on the live stream, appreciate you all tuning in. I know it's been rather entertaining. It's dropped 3 times so far, and that's on Starlink. I decided to bite the bullet last night and grab the Starlink. I made the mistake of leaving my 5G modem at home, so I had to go back home, and I said, well, this is a good time to make sure I have both. So we have both 5G and Starlink. Now I just need to come up with a way to bond the 2 connections together, and maybe we'll have a better situation. So if one doesn't work, the other will pick up the slack. Future plans for the live stream. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Do super appreciate you guys. Jerry, Larry, I see you guys in there. I don't see any of my Australian crew. Axel, love seeing you. 5 minutes of cow pie, pack of personal, guys. It is typical light entries for this go around. It is in between Speed Week and World Finals. It's tough for some of the crews to do it all, right? You got to put the car together for one, put the car together for the other, change gears out, change the engine, change the tune, all sorts of fun stuff. So it's expected. It is race season after all. Nonetheless, we do have some great cars that showed up so far. We have the garage shop crew that went out and did some good runs. Aaron set a record in the 2, got his Dirty 2 hat. Lots of records fell this morning on the motorcycle side of things. Once again, we are on temporary course hold. Inadvertent yard sale. Wonder if everyone picked up their pilot chutes from Bonneville. They were collecting left and right there, you know. Make some money on second-hand pilot chutes.
Jill, you're big time.
Copy that, Bill. Thank you. All right, just a second. 1 second. Half an hour to an hour. Whoa. Yeah, it's just parts all over. So.
All right, we got some downtime. You want to say hi to the camera?
Hi to the camera.
Okay. I'll just kind of lead you through it. You got to talk loud. We're down for like a half hour. You might want to get comfortable.
Yeah, I'm getting out. That was my buddy Mark there. I just went.
Hold on.
So,
Okay, what's your name?
my name's Aaron Wooten from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay.
With the San Diego Roadster Club, driving my F-16 belly tank, homemade. It's got a Jeep 4-liter in it. Not much Jeep left in it. All forged internals, LS parts in the head, copper gasketed, 14.5 to 1 compression. I run about 20 psi through the screw blower. Mechanical injection on methanol. Makes right around 723 foot-pounds of torque. The car only weighs about 1475, so it goes.
That's some power to weight. Who do you got for crew and sponsors that help you get out here?
I have one person, that is my crew chief, and my sponsor and my wife, Iris Wooten right here, hold the umbrella, and she helps me out big time. My son just took off to college, and he used to be a big help. Also, San Diego Roadster Club guys, I couldn't do it without them. All the inspectors, Kiwi Steve, just everybody's been such a help from the start of this whole project. And it started during COVID, and it was hard to get parts, and those guys helped me along. I can't even think of how many people have helped me on this journey, and it's been amazing. So,
Alrighty. Well, we're getting there. Thanks now. You have fun this week with today. Go fast and be safe.
Thank you, sir.
once again. Still on temporary course holder here for a little bit. Make sure to head on over to the south side of the start line here for the off-road coffee stop. Get yourself some coffee. And then head on over to the north side and grab yourself some merch at the SCTA merchandise trailer. Lots of great stuff there to pick up and share with your buddies. Christmas presents. Yep. Yeah, you got free range, Mark. You can go as far as you want. You got miles and miles of range on that transmitter. SCTA-BNI.org is the official website for Southern California Timing Association.
Set it up, maybe you could be behind it here. You'll be a star, Dave. If you could stand here, I'll just kind of set you up. Even if you're comfortable kneeling down, if your knees aren't blown up, because I want to get the bike here while I'm talking to you. There are push rods and everything around the other side. The lighting. Yeah, we're half in the shadow. When it's running. Yeah. Alright. I'll just. All right, Dave Iverson, tell me about the bike here real loud.
Well, it's a 1924 Harley, so I wanted to run it on its 100th birthday, and it's modeled after Harley factory race team bike. They used these on the board track with this 8-valve configuration on the top end of the engine. I redesigned that a little bit to hopefully give it a little more performance than they had back in 100 years ago, but we'll find out here in a little bit. I had it out here 6 years ago and went 95 miles an hour on it, so it's got some potential. At that time I had the original carburetor on it, which held it back from its potential, and since then I put a Makuni, the bigger throat on it, a 38 Makuni, so hopefully that'll improve its performance.
There you go, board track racing. That must have been something back in the day, huh?
Yeah, it was really exciting and dangerous both. And the difference between this bike and a board track would be the board tracks had no transmission. They pushed them off, direct drive, no brakes, no nothing but a throttle and a kill switch. So when they needed to slow down, they cut the ignition and the rest of the time they're full throttle. Brave riders back then.
Yeah, had you ever seen a board track race?
I'm not that old, but at Davenport, Iowa, they tried to replicate it. I mean, there were probably about 15 or 20 bikes of this vintage out there. They didn't really go out hard like they did back in the day, but they hit close to 100 miles an hour on that board track back in the day, so it was pretty serious.
Yeah, so you're a San Diego Roadster. Who do you got for sponsors and help and crew that you got a minute to say thanks to?
Well, I have a company called Iverson Originals. That's my main sponsor, and then Tetro Machine out of San Diego did a lot of my engine work. He did the machining part of it, helped me with the valves and sleeving the cylinders and all the technical machine stuff. I took care of the fabrication and all the engineering on it.
All right, well, you have good luck, go fast, and be safe.
Thank you.
All right. Imagine the board tracks, huh? That must have been something back in the day.
antique tires, don't see. It's got
Oh, I bet.
it's got more modern tires and
It
wheels
looks like
on
some pretty good tires.
it. As close as I can get to the original size.
They look good.
You did good.
Beep.
How they coming at?
They're not. It's not
wind
good. I'm going to drive down there
kicks up.
if I can get the truck out.
And
If I
they
can get
move
the
the
truck
course,
clear.
we might be on it.
Better look at this wind coming up. I mean, it's like you got to give me some. We'll try to get first round, but isn't that something we come all the way out here and then that happens? You know.
Once again, we are on temporary course hold. It'll be a few minutes before we get back to running. Make sure to visit the off-road coffee stop here on the south side of the course if you haven't done so already.
it's been fun working with them, and looking forward to getting Kyle, see if we can get him 200 today.
All right, what do you get for a motor and drivetrain?
It is a Roush Yates FR9 cup engine. Transmission is a Sept 6-speed sequential shift with a Ford 9-inch rear end in it.
Alrighty, and your sponsors and crew that help you get out here?
Sponsors, Labware is Vance's company, and he's the main sponsor on it. And then obviously Roush Yates helps us. They're a good partner of ours with motors. The crew, I said I'm the crew chief. Kyle Kirshner's a driver. Other crew members are Wesley Baker, he's a mechanic, and then Max Siegel is our head mechanic on the car with us.
All right, you thinking of going back to Bonneville next week?
We will, and before I forget, Spencer Brown is our engineer on the car. Don't leave him out.
All right, sounds like a great crew and bunch of sponsors. Good luck, go
Yes,
fast,
sir.
and
Thank
be
you.
safe.
Appreciate it.
All right, you were just live.
Thanks, sir. You can watch that on LSR Live.
Turn sideways. This way, that we get more car.
Oh yeah, there we go. Good side.
All right, James Easton with the Turbine car. You made a run. Tell me about that run real loud.
Run went great. Really happy with the car. I didn't even have to turn on my water injection to keep it cool. It's really loving this good, cool, dense air. So excited. Hopefully we get another couple of runs in and can make some good passes. But right now everything's running great on it.
Yeah, what kind of speed you do on that first run?
Just 150. I've got my rookie run, so I got to do another licensing run. But the goal for this meet's 215, and should be able to hit it pretty easily if we get enough runs in.
Alrighty, you thinking of going to Bonneville at the end of the month?
Yep, we'll be out there for World Finals, so excited to get back there as well.
Well, it'll be great. I'll see you out there. Have fun. Hopefully you get another run in today.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
switchboard. All right, Wayne Jessel, good afternoon. Hurry up and wait. September, El Mirage Dry Lake. Tell me about this beautiful truck here.
Well, it's a Dodge SRT 10 type pickup truck. We've run several different engines in it. Today we have a 304 cubic inch Dodge engine, which is based on a NASCAR engine platform. It's just got a little less stroke in it to make it to smaller cubic inches. We did reset the record this morning from 155 to 164, which is a pretty good bump. We're going to try to go a little bit faster. We're in here for trying to run for the champion points this season, and so far we're in the lead, and we're going to keep it and hopefully do the next couple races and set a few more records.
Okay, did I hear a rumor that the car might be going somewhere?
It will. We're going to retire it at the end of this season, and it's going to go to the Speedway Motors Museum in Nebraska.
All right, it'll be in good company with the Speed Demon and a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. They have a great Bonneville exhibit. They redid it. They're waiting for the truck. One of my brother's engines is already there, the Eagle 8 engine. So once the truck is there, they're gonna add that to the display as well.
Okay, and real loud, it's getting windy. How about your crew and sponsors?
Well, I got a great crew. Gary Wilson, Tom Stewart, Brian Maxwell, Chris Raschke's the driver. The sponsors are Safety Clean and Performance Plus Oil, HPC, which is a corporate partner with Clean Harbors, obviously the Jessel Valve Train Corporation, and also ARP Fasteners, who's kind enough to let us use their facility all season long to work on the truck.
Okay, and I believe I got my buddy Jimmy Shine on video spinning this thing around. Did you get in trouble after you do that, or?
I'm sorry?
I got your friend Jimmy Shine spinning this thing around at Bonneville.
Oh.
Do you get in trouble after you spin the boss's car? Or?
No. Jimmy and I go way back. He's a great guy. He did a heck of a job for us driving a Roadster. We were able to get a couple of records with that, and then we retired that car as well.
Alrighty, well I hope you get another run today. Good luck, go fast, and be safe.
Okay, thank you.
That was great.
Over now.
So that should have been on live.
All right, still on course hold, temporary course hold. Looks like we're starting to get crews back into position, so it might be pretty close to getting back to running status here. That might have been a false alarm there for that. I saw official coming down. I think I prematurely called that. I still see a bunch of guys down there, so maybe we're a little longer than I think. 92. All right, we are on temporary course hold. Once again, taking care of the yard sale at the end of the track there. Appreciate everyone hanging out, tuning in. make sure to visit scta-bni.org, official website for Southern California Timing Association. Check out all future or past results and future events on that website. And just for the live stream, this is El Mirage Dry Lake Beds. Let's see. Patriot Roy, just as a heads up to you, this is El Mirage Dry Lake Bed. So it's 1.33 miles straight line land speed racing. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. I know Mark's working hard to get a few interviews there, trying to cut in when we can to get those. Hopefully those are entertaining for you guys. Looks like Mark is coming back to visit me for some reason. All right, just got the official word. Looks like we're probably 5 or 10 minutes away from running the next vehicle.
I usually have a vacuum cleaner shot back in my car, in my truck. I didn't bring it when there's glass on the track.
Yard sale is almost ending down at the other end. We're going to start firing vehicles back up and start sending them down course. And let you guys keep setting records, hopefully. Couple of good rookie runs so far today. Couple of really good records broken. Some street roadster records and bumped into the 200-mile-an-hour range, which is kind of cool. Couple of motorcycle records. All right, crews are clearing out, getting back into position. Going to start running here in just a minute. Once again, On course now, bike number 669. That's Doug Adler behind the controls on that bike, favoring the left side of the course, grabbing for gears, looking for speed. Looks like he's going, I don't have any data on his bike for some reason. What's up with that? Club president, and we have no info on this guy? I'm going to make it all up. Should we call him Dangerous Doug, or what should we do? All right. On course now, car number 1976, roaring onto course, favoring the left side of the course, grabbing for gears, looking for speed. Class record is 261.334. That's Aaron Rutan behind the controls. And that is a E blown fuel Lakester running an E engine. Through the traps at 155.382, 155.382 for car number 1976. Belly tanker. All right, we are back to racing, guys. A little bit of delay. Hopefully you got a nice, got a chance to listen to Jessel's interview. Heard it was pretty good, so hopefully that'll be cool. A lot of good information there on their future plans. Next up, bike number 2072. Next up, bike number 2072. Sidewinders Club entry, the Salt Siren. This is an Aramaki 1972 vintage. Class record is 103.934, and that is a production pushrod bike. That is Mark Summit. It is. I wonder if he's wearing socks. Well, he did bring 3 bikes. You know, the last record he got, he managed to capture that record not wearing socks. Kind of opposite of what Nick does.
Yeah, well, Nick's going to come out with his own line of socks that you have to recharge at night.
Bonneville Nick socks. There you go. It'll be a new brand. It's like Lewinsky cigars, but different. All right, Mark Summert getting on course now, heading for the right side of the course, it looks like. Looking for 103.934 class record as he tucks in. That is a 350cc motorcycle.
If you board it out anymore, you can
Bike number 2072 through the traps at 97.589. 97.589 for bike number 2072. All right, next step out of the Ricky lane, car number 174. Road Runners Club entry. You got Steve Shunk behind the controls. On a Ricky run, that is a B engine, classic altered, if I saw that correctly. Classic gas altered, to be more precise. Out of the Ricky lane, so he's looking for 150 range for a clean run. Car number 174 through the traps at 152.374. 152.374 for car number 174 out of the rookie line. That seems like a clean run to me. Yeah. Up next, on course now. Taking a cruise to Cook's Corner. Bike number 746, 1350cc motorcycle. It's a 1924 Harley Davidson. Running on a 134 mile an hour class record. Got Dave behind the controls on this run. Special features, limited production 8-valve top end. Interesting. That'd be a fun head to look at. Wonder what the cam would look like on that. That's yeah. Vintage gas is what this motorcycle is running on. 105.650. 105.650 for bike number 746. Not bad for a vintage bike. That's a good run. Here we go, starting up round number 2 with car number 666. Costello Hoogerhide with Jim Hoogerhide behind the controls. Running on a 205 mile an hour class record.
Electric car going down the track right now. You're missing
Don't adjust your hearing aids. That is electric.
pretty good day. It's just a low entry, so we're going to get multiple passes.
All right, well, better get back to racing before I blow it again.
All right.
Good talking to you.
Thank you.
All those guys with Kawasaki's that are supposed to be a faster bike than this Suzuki.
Vehicle number 666. 196.279. 196.279 for car number 666. That is an electric streamliner. Probably should have done some line charging with those batteries and get that extra 10 mile an hour he needs for the record. It's an old radio controlled drag racing trick. Get those batteries vibrating before you launch from the line.
Yeah, but you don't.
Wayne, let's get it, buddy. Off the line and away he goes. Grabbing for gears, favoring the left side of the course. Vehicle number 747. That is a B modified Grand Touring 1965 Corvette, looking for a 200-mile-an-hour class minimum. We know it's capable. They've got the power to do it. Through the traps at 204.461. Yeah, buddy. Great job, Wayne. Great job, buddy. 204.461 for car number 747. You're going to have a happy crew tonight. They're walking away with two hats, it looks like, so far. Great job, Wayne. Congratulations, sir. Nice. 1965 Corvette. Big block, just hauling the mail. Another day of work. And another garage shop entry. Car number 88, the slower of the two street roadsters. Not that I'm bench racing or talking any crap. Away he goes off into the yonder, favoring the center of the course, looking for a 200-mile-an-hour plus record that his teammate Aaron owns currently. And this is
Aaron said he was going to, last night, he said he was going to set the record and then.
we got Kyle behind the controls on this one, not Vance. He did 190 earlier this morning, 190 something. And yeah, there's something up there. 187.615 for car number 88. Better go tell your tuner to go the other direction. Huh. Slower this round versus the last round. I wonder what changed. It's true. A little bit of DA could be the cause, but hey, but why did Wayne go faster? So I don't, hey. We won't talk about that, won't we? Okay. We can blame DA all day long if we like. If you're wondering, DA, density altitude for all of you guys that do not tune carburetors or fly an airplane. Higher the density altitude, the less oxygen there is in the air for that engine to use for burning fuel. Well, here we go out of the 200-mile-an-hour line. Ken Coe. Looks like we're going to be sending him next. Potential, maybe. Let's see. Yep, we got Nick out in front, so that verifies that. It's a really strange header configuration on that car. All sticking out in the wind like that, and definitely unique configuration. Yeah, That is car 834. So evidently there's a little bit of history behind this car. All right, here we go. A little bit of radio communication troubles, it seems like. Could not hear the timing tower give a clear course, so kind of strange. Car number 834 out of the 200-mile-an-hour line. Trojan Thunder. Car that was once owned by a USC professor, now currently driven by a USC alumni. Ken Ko roaring down course, favoring the left side of the course, looking for a 223 class record. And that is a AA gas Lakester. Car was built back in 1995, it appears, sporting a 565 cubic inch big block. Through the traps at 211.916, 211.916, just shy of the 223 class record. Next up, bike number 1355, San Diego Roadster Club entry. On course now, 750cc. That is a partially streamlined vintage gas. With Shinya behind the controls. Class record is 130.573. With Shinya behind the controls. Bike number 1355 through the traps at 130.455. 130.455, just shy of the 130.573. Had he not worn socks, he would have got the record. Just saying. On course now, bike number 74, Jeff Campbell, 1350cc, modified partially streamlined on gas, running on a class record of 191.831. And we are on round two. If I haven't said this already, this is round two that we're in. Lots of vehicles lined up still. It's a great day. The wind is cooperating straight down course. Temperature's not too hot. It's only going to get to about 85 today. Bike number 74 through the traps at 183.673. 183.673 for bike number 74. Is that boxcar? No. What one is that? 124. Ah, it's Jeff. We got that turbine back up front again. Looks like he's going to get another run out of the rookie lane. This is good. Get to hear that turbine fire up one more time. Hopefully we get Mark up nice up and close to get some good audio on that fire up. I do. It's almost as cool as an Allison or a Merlin firing up. Almost as cool. Up next, Gas Lakester, car number 124, Jeff Lurch behind the controls. Class record is 226.129. Getting a nice shove off from the push truck, and away he goes. Come on, push truck, shove him harder. Oh, someone give that guy some lessons on push truck, 101. There goes Jeff on course now, favoring the center of the course, looking for a 226 class record. Favoring the left side of the course, it looks like he transitioned over a little bit. And that is an A Gas Lakester. They're using a big block Chevy 454. Can't tell. 151.865. 151.865 for car number 124. Nice easy work for that big block. On course now, bike number 145. Sounding like he's heading off to Cook's Corner, favoring the right side of the course. Looking for a class record of 153.679. Team Fulner Racing with Brandon behind the controls. That is a modified push rod on gas. Roadrunners Club entry for bike number 145. And I missed him through the trap. 147.553. 147.553 for bike number 145. Just shy of the 153 class record. Not quite a candidate for the no socks brigade, but you know, maybe a visit to the restroom and then no socks. Just don't go back to your motorcycle wearing only one sock. Then everyone will know.
Well, you'd be out of balance.
Next up, motorcycle 841. Looks like a sidecar motorcycle with my spinner on it. When he's not looking, I'm going to steal that spinner. I want to put that on my airplane. Tom Foley behind the controls on this run. Class record is 130.438. 1650cc sidecar vintage gas motorcycle. All right, bike number 841 through the traps at 83.584. 83.584 for bike number 841. Next up, bike number 248. Nice, clean, all-white motorcycle. Gear Grinders Club entry, Rutherford Racing, and we have, I think, Robert behind the controls on this run. I don't see anybody tell me any different. Off and down he goes, favoring the right side of the course, grabbing for gears, looking for a 138-mile-an-hour class record. It's a 1,000cc production pushrod bike. Bike number 248 through the traps. Ooh, he's going to be happy. 141.352. 141.352. Killing the 138-mile-an-hour record. Take it to impound, sir. Congratulations, Robert, with your 1,000cc production bike.
Okay, I'll let you know when it's clear course, all right? So what I'll do is when it's clear course, I'll stand here. Okay. And I'll stand here. Once the clear course is shut off.
Next up, car number 627. Gear Grinders Club entry. Robert Seitz behind the controls. Class record is 186.040. Last run, he went for a cruise, latte in one hand, and knee steering the modified Roadster with his knee and holding the latte with his other hand, and
Filing his nails.
there you go. Let's see what he does on this run.
He wanted to go.
That is an H engine blown fuel modified Roadster, to be precise.
He wanted to go as fast.
Nice clean release from the push truck, and away he goes, favoring the left side of the course. Car number 627, looking for that 186 class record. Car number 627, 155.681. 155.681 for car number 627. Have a good day. And that's Robert Seitz behind the controls on that run for 627. And here comes Judy. All right. Here we go. Car number 912. This is a turbine streamliner. This should be cool to listen to firing up. I'll be quiet here for a minute so we can all listen to it. On course now, Turbine 912, favoring the right side of the course. Looking for a clean run, his second rookie run here at El Mirage. That is James behind the controls. Gremlin Works, sporting an Allison turbine engine out of an old Chinook helicopter. Pretty cool stuff.
Very old.
I didn't say old, I said cool.
Oh, that too.
And through the traps on his rookie run, 136.283, 136.283 for car number 912. Wonder if he shut it down early on that run. All right, from one end of the direction to the other, from turbine to a sleeper. What did I say earlier about vehicles getting a second chance at life? Here's a prime example. Old Ford Courier sporting a Mazda engine, going land speed racing. This was Grandpa's work truck. Just think about it, lawnmower sticking out of the back with a couple ladders and some toolboxes. Now it's a racer. Gets to come out and have fun. Complete with the exhaust out of the front fender. And away he goes, grabbing for gears, proper like. Favoring the center of the course. Looking for a class record of, I should have this memorized by now, 123.007 is the class record. And that's Chip Bennett behind the controls. Bennett Family Racing.
Second.
1984 through the traps at 114.240, 114.240, running on a 123 class record. Still a good run. Ford Courier hauling the mail with a Mazda engine. All right, up next, who are we sending? Are we sending Jessel? It looks like we're sending Jessel. I see Jill out in front of Jessel. Well, enjoy seeing this truck, guys. I think we heard earlier that we're getting close to sunsetting this truck, maybe heading for a museum. We got Chris Rasky behind the controls on this run, the ARP-sponsored Jessel ride. Truck number 4444, no stranger to speed.
The newest member of the 400
All right, and away he goes. Come on, Chris. Go, buddy. I don't know, Chris. You need to talk to your push truck driver. Maybe that's what happened. Wrong gear? Yeah, okay. I don't know who to blame on that one. Away he goes, favoring the left side of the course, running on a 155 class record. That is a D gas modified pickup. Once again with Chris behind the controls. And Chris is a new member of the 400 mile an hour club. Normally drives Speed Demon as second driver for Speed Demon. Chris is going to be a happy guy, but I don't know. He blew the record all to frickin' shambles. 179.907, 179.907 running on the 155 class record. I think he bumped the record earlier this morning. I don't remember what that was, but still 179. He gets to go back to impound once again. I wonder if he's doing a points race here, guys. I kind of think he's looking to get his truck on the cover of everything for this year. Congratulations, Chris and team. Take it to impound, guys. Here we go. On course now. The Salted Peanut. It's Gary Carroll behind the controls on this run. That is an I Production Sports. Looking for a 125 mile an hour class minimum for the Salted Peanut. Another one of those cool cars that gets a second chance at life.
How many main caps?
Oh, 4.
Oh, so it's like a GMC.
Just like a GMC.
A little bit tighter. That's the only bummer about GMCs, and it's like a flathead.
Yeah.
Is this a flathead or overhead?
No, that's an overhead.
I'm gonna do some studying.
Chinese port. Isn't too good.
Forged crank? Or is it a forged crank or is it cast
It's a steel crank.
Car 301.
I guess you're up. Fire bottle?
Car number 908 through the traps at 105.230. 105.230 for car number 908. Need to take a drill to the inside of that car and try to get 20 miles an hour out of that thing. All right, next up, car number 301, I believe. Is that my favorite little international harvester? They're the one I keep messing up NL Racing all the time. I keep screwing up that last name. I'm sure Dave will come talk to me one day and tell me how to actually pronounce his last name. I'm really bad about those things. Anala. There you go. I failed at English. That is an XO gas Roadster on course now with Dave behind the controls. Class record is 159.256. Well, you know, if I offend anybody, the more you drink, the less offensive I am. So, you know, I got to say that at least once.
Well, I know. That could be your secondary saying, don't get too carried away.
Yeah, that'll be another sticker.
I
I already have another sticker I got to make. I mean, you see the red stool sitting out on the start line? Yeah. Well, YouTube does these things called YouTube Shorts. I think I'm going to create a new channel, and we're going to call it Brazo's Stool Samples. And they'll be 60-second short videos.
But for that,
It'll be
you have
perfect.
to have an image, something like that, with the stool just sitting there.
That's all. We'll get that.
Which is
It'll be there.
rare.
And then this sticker will be shaped like a cartoon.
Since we haven't gotten together since you have yours.
Here I am, just not paying attention. Car number 301, 147.752. I'll get my act together today. Yeah, you're distracting me is what you're doing. 301, car number 301 with a speed of 147.752. Sorry for being late on that. All right, up next. Oh, think that was bike 769. Did I see that right?
I think so.
That's High Desert Club Racers. It's a 2003 vintage Suzuki GSX-R. Hopefully I'm getting this right. That's Deborah Kerr behind the controls on that run, or this run. Wouldn't be the first time I announced the wrong vehicle. Can you hit the live button for me? My memory was great. Look at that. So I can remember a squat code while I fly. All right, there we go. That is a 650cc motorcycle, modified partially streamlined on gas through the traps. Deborah hauling the mail at 125.423. 125.423 for bike number 769. There you go. I recovered that one, didn't I?
Very well, sir.
Thank you. Well, that's an amazing, serious rookie run. Car number 203 on course now. Serious shifts out of the rookie lane. That's John behind the controls on this run. Callaway Racing Group. That is an H gas Roadster. That number is wrong on the timing system. That should be 203. Callaway and Warnock. Through the traps, 139.100, 139.100 for car number 203, running on a 144 class record. Very close to the class record on a rookie run. 29 vintage Ford Roadster sporting a Honda 1.5 liter four-cylinder, if you're curious, because it did sound strange. Didn't have a V8 sound, and that certainly did not sound like a vintage four-cylinder from Ford of the same era. It is. Next up, car number 200, I do believe. I see Nick out front. Auto Power Bean Bandits with Gareth behind the controls. That is an XF gas modified Roadster. They're sporting a 1953 vintage Ford 8-cylinder, 300 cubic inch. Class record is 149.791. And that is a, let's see, I've got a conflict here. That says G American Iron, and our computer says gas modified Roadster. Which one do I believe? I'm going to go with the entry form.
I will go gas modified Roadster. I don't think they have it. Oh man, here comes trouble. He's here again. How's everything going?
Looks like we're going to transition from 200 and go to 999. 99. Yep, turn on the GoPro. Don't forget. Get that run. Question is, if they're racing, who's timing? I am kidding. We got a turnout on 200. That's a bummer.
We do what we can, you know. Well, I do what I can. All right, buddy.
Copy. 99.99.
We scratched 200 and we're doing 99.99. They only do that on late late.
All right, here we go. Car number 9999. That is a K blown fuel Lakester with Mark behind the controls. Class minimum is 140. I think they got pretty close last round. Somewhere, I think it was 139 they ran last round. Something like that. They were really close.
Real close. They got
Normally I write this stuff down, and for whatever reason I'm out of my element today, and I didn't write it down.
I can remember the last.
Oh, they're going to be happy. Look at that. They're going to be visiting the White Goose Bar today. 144.073. 144.073 for car number 9999. Congratulations, Mark and the Rice boys. Take it to impound, guys. Great job. They'll definitely be visiting the White Goose Bar today. Get that old iron fired up, baby. A little bit of stage fright there out of the rookie lane. Car number 772. Schwartz and Williamson out of the rookie lane.
That's not good. We don't shoot ducks around here. Don't do that.
That is one happy sounding American Iron Roadster. Not sure about the popping on the at idle, but it definitely sounds good taking off down course. Car number 772 out of the rookie lane.
It just came through this time, underway.
140.687, 140.687 for vehicle number 772. Nice clean run for the rookie. And we are still on round 2. Are we going to get a round 3 in? On course now, truck number 2111. That is an H blown gas modified mini pickup. With Keith behind the controls on this run. Last run they ran a 133.861 on a 141 class record. Let's see how they do. White Goose Bar Racing. That is a VW pickup truck. Through the traps, 166.956, 166.956 on a 141 class record. Congratulations, Keith and Mike Mangeli. Take it to impound, guys. White Goose Bar is going to be popping this afternoon. Wow. Congratulations. That is a 1.5 liter VW engine. 1.5 liter at 166 miles an hour. Not bad. They did do over 200 at Bonneville. That's on a 5-mile course.
That thing definitely gets up and gets.
On course now, bike number 1704, Milers Club entry, Dirty Laundry entry. It's a YZ 2007 vintage. It's a 100cc motorcycle, AF. That's Andy behind the controls. Class record again is 105.191. Bike number 1704 through the traps at 101.884, 101.884 for bike number 1704. Just imagine if he was racing without his socks. He might have got the record. Everyone is failing to recognize the secret sauce. Oh, no. Oh, I've done far worse.
Well, you know, it just depends on who you do.
I should say I've said far worse.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
I
don't be surprised if you don't.
All right, don't forget, guys, north side of the start line is the SCTA merchandise trailer. Make sure to head on over to the north side. Grab yourself a hat, t-shirt, calendar, all sorts of great stuff supporting land speed racing. You're looking to get into racing, make sure to pick up a rule book. $10 get you into racing. Figure out what class you want to run, what records are out there, and what classes are available. Grab your rule book today over on the north side of the course at the SCTA merchandise trailer and say hi to the women's auxiliary while you're at it. And, of course, on the south side, make sure to go say hi to the off-road coffee stop. They do still have coffee available. Get yourself a nice iced mocha and some other stuff right now on the south side. Don't let that disappear on you. Just because it's coffee on the dirt doesn't mean it's bad coffee. It's better than your standard Charbucks, that's for sure. Way better, and as a matter of fact. All right, next up, bike number 367, I believe. And away goes Woody's Aramaki. Wow, okay. Thought I had enough coffee today, maybe not. That is a 1972 vintage Aramaki. That is a Signed Riders Club entry with Mark Summit behind the controls. My money says he's not wearing socks on this run. Class record is 116.826. And bike number 367 through the traps at 116.934. 116.934, shattering the record of 116.826. I told you he wasn't wearing his socks today. Great job, Mark. Take it to impound, sir. Woody's Aramaki 350cc motorcycle. Great job. Wow. Love it. Old vintage bike. Whip those horses into shape, Doug. Whip them into shape. Bike number 669, Doug Adler behind the controls. Sidewinders Club entry. Evidently, that is a Thailand bike that you're restricted to 150cc motorcycles in Thailand. It's a Thai market bike. Kind of strange. It's the same bike you see all the people in Thailand riding around in those weird, chaotic fashions, weaving in and out of traffic and clogging up the sidewalks in front of buildings.
Riding down the sidewalk.
Yeah, that too.
It's normal Southeast Asian driving. I'm here to testify.
I was just watching Gumball Rally just recently where they were showing just that.
Oh, right, we can do that. Sorry about that. Pushed the wrong button. Happens. Get rid of that.
Bike number 669 through the traps at 96.435. 96.435 for bike number 669. Look at that. Car number 174 with a speed of 166.430. 166.430 for car number 174. On course now, car number 200, Auto Power Bean Bandits. That is a
11:30 usually things around 1 o'clock get to where the
American Iron Roadster. Favoring left side of the course, grabbing for gears, looking for speed. Class record is 149. And you got Gareth behind the controls on this run. Out of the 200-mile-an-hour line. That was the last run. There we go. 146.983. 146.983. Just a little shy of the 149 class record. Check, check, 1, 2. On course now, car number 686. Car number 686 through the traps at 133.860, 133.860 for car number 686. On course now, bike number 7805. Ian Campbell behind the controls. 105.657 is the class record. It's a 175cc motorcycle on gas. With a speed of 87.553, 87.553 for bike number 7805. Bike number 7805 with a speed of 87.553. bike number 1355 on course now. It's a 750cc motorcycle. Shinya behind the controls. Class record is 130.573. San Diego Roadster Club entry. It's a Triumph TR6 1956 vintage with a speed of 133.404. And if I'm seeing this right, I think that's a record. You go back to live real quick.
Yeah, I am.
That indeed is a record. Congratulations, Shinya. Take it to impound, sir. 133.404 on a class record of 130. Great job, sir. That is well worth the effort, of course. That is, again, 750cc motorcycle. Next up, bike number 145. On course now, bike number 145, Team Fulner Racing, a 2000 vintage Harley with Brandon behind the controls on this run. Class record is 153, 1650cc motorcycle. Through the traps at 136.677, 136.677 for bike number 145. Looks like we're going to be getting into round 3 here fairly quick. Or now, I should say. Class record is 185.116. High Desert Racers Club entry, 2003 vintage GSX-R Suzuki. And away she goes on course now, grabbing for gears, look for speed, favoring the right side of the course. Bike number 769 with Deborah Kerr behind the controls.
Good. How about 772? Please. All right.
No, it's same way with the mirror.
Is that what's happening? Bike number 769 through the traps at 119.960. 119.960 for bike number 769. On course now, bike number 746, San Diego Roadster Club entry. Got Dave behind the controls on this run. Class record is 134.341. It's a 1350cc motorcycle, vintage gas.
Well, there's not that many cars here, and so sometimes I overshoot things, you know. I'm only human. Now here, let me get another one.
Vehicle 746 with a speed of 102.200 for bike number 746, running on a 134 class record. All right, next up, bike number 841, High Desert Club entry. Tom Foley behind the controls on this run. It's a 1650cc sidecar bike, vintage on gas. Class record is 130.438. He's using a Harley Davidson 1955 vintage engine. All right, round number 3. Here we go. Car number 88. Roaring on the course now. Roush Yates powered street roadster. 1934 Ford Roadster with Kyle behind the controls, looking for a class record of 196.281. So far, everyone on his team has rocked away with a record except for Kyle. Can he be the third guy to get a record on his team? Let's see what happens as Aaron is staring at me. Congratulations, sir.
No one's going to do it this time. Okay.
198.645. 198.645. Congratulations, car number 88. Nice job. Let's see. Aaron, he's in the same class as you, right? So you still have the record. Okay, at least he bumped his personal record. How about that? There you go. Great job.
Oh, it's showing the record here is 190.
Well, no, Aaron broke it at 2:07 earlier. Got to keep track of these things.
You might make them ride on the hood of the truck home or something.
Oh, no, he did good.
Certainly.
That benchmark was 198. He had to beat that. Or 196 was the benchmark. Excuse me, he had to beat that.
I'll give you another one.
On course now, Turbine 912, Turbine Streamliner. Out of the rookie lane, this is third, hopefully in final run for the rookie line, that is, when I say final run. Hopefully he's proved himself to the race officials. That's James behind the controls. He did a nice 151 earlier on his first run today. 131 or 139 last run. See how he does on round number 3. Definitely a really good turbine. Allison Turbine out of a Chinook helicopter. Through the traps at 172.496. 172.496 for Turbine 912. Nice job. Next up, truck number 1984. Ford Courier sporting a Mazda 4-cylinder. Nice serious shifts right off the line, favoring the left side of the course. Looking for that 123.007 class record. Chip Bennett behind the controls. Bennett Family Racing. That is a G engine production mini pickup. Truck number 1984 through the traps at 115.483. 115.483 for truck number 1984. Next up, Mark Summit. Bike number 2072. Salty Siren Aramaki. (1972) vintage, running on 103 mile-an-hour class record.
Every time I saw you earlier, you were in deep conversation.
Oh.
How's everything going?
I only made one run because of the wind.
Yeah.
I put a fairing on my 1000.
Oh.
And I've been blown off. No fairing. Blown
Well, yeah.
around.
Yeah. That was round one.
Off and away goes Mark Summit, grabbing for gears, looking for speed, favoring the right side of the course. Looking for that class record of 103 with his Salt Siren. It's a 350cc production pushrod motorcycle.
Bold and slow.
Bike number 2072 through the traps at 99.546. 99.546 for bike number 2072. Next up, car number 124. Gas Lakester with an A engine, big block, 454 cubic inch, 8-cylinder big block. Jeff Lurch behind the controls on this run. Class record is 226.128. High Desert Racers Club entry.
watching is group from Iowa. How's it going?
Hey, Joe and Tammy, how are you guys?
You got people at home watching you?
Oh, yeah. Sitting back there having their nice little Sunday drink.
All right, are you guys racers or spectators?
Putting one together, but we're spectating this weekend.
Okay, so your first time out here?
Oh, no. No, been here several times.
All righty. And what kind of car are you going to work on building?
We've got a AA blown fuel Roadster going together.
Wow, going right to the top of the food chain there.
Might as well swing for the fences, right?
Yeah, you got any crew members or any sponsors you're working with?
I've got some great people. I've got my family, my wife, Julie. I've got our other daughter at home, Rena. She could get away from school. I've got Joe and Tammy back home. I've got Denny and Vic. They're good people back home. We've got, God, there's too many lists, honestly. We've got some really great people backing us at home. And we're going to be putting it together over the winter and we'll hopefully be out here next year. That's the plan anyway.
All right, well, good luck on your car build. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, I think you got that.
Next up, car number 174 out of the rookie lane. Cool Chevy Nova. Licensing run, not a rookie run. Okay. Or a bump and a license. Steve Shook behind the controls. Shunk, excuse me. And away he goes out of the rookie lane, doing a licensing run. Car number 174. Class record is 203.179. That is a B engine. That is classic gas altered. Chevrolet Nova roaring down course now. Roadrunners Club entry.
How's Ron doing?
Car number 174 through the traps at 168.441. 168.441 for car number 174. All right, looks like just got word that we're going to do 3 rounds and call it a day. We got 3 rounds in today, which is kind of cool. That's a great thing to be able to do. Car number 908 on the line now. It's an I production supercharged. I keep calling it production sports for some reason, but whatever. Thank you, Alex Foley, for the correction. Yes. Roaring on the course now, car number 908 with Gary Carroll behind the controls, running on a 125 class minimum. The Salted Peanut. Sporting a 3-cylinder Suzuki engine, 1988 Chevrolet Sprint. Vehicle 908 through the traps at 107.078, 107.078 for car number 908. On course now, vehicle number 1976. That is an E blown fuel Lakester with Aaron behind the controls, running a class record of 261.334. Through the traps at 162.949. 162.949. Last chance for round number 3. Last chance for round number 3, and we're going to call it a day. Get it lined up, racers. If you're going to come out for round number 3, get on in. Greg, Wayne did 207 and walked away with his dirty 2 hat. On course now, bike number 1704, 100cc motorcycle. Dirty Laundry is the entry with Andy behind the controls. Class record is 105.191.
I'm sorry, Tim.
What's that? Bike number 1704 with a speed of 106.867. 106.867 for bike number 1704. So it wasn't on live for me, sorry. That is a record. 105.191 is the record for bike number 1704. We're through the traps at 106.867. Congratulations, Andy. Take it to impound, guys. 100cc motorcycle, bumping the record by another mile an hour. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that. It wasn't on live for me. Ah, yes. Thank you. On course now, bike number 746, San Diego Roadster Club entry. That's Dave behind the controls on this run, looking for a 134.341 as the class record. And that is a 1350cc modified vintage gas motorcycle. Can you hit the live button for me real quick?
I will.
Thank you. Bike number 746 with a speed of 105.083. 105.083 for bike number 746. All right, one more time, racers. If you can hear my voice, last chance for round number 3. If you haven't ran round number 3 and you'd like to run a third round, get in line now. Last chance.
I've been doing this. That's funny. I didn't stand a chance driving that. That was Billy Williams' car, remember?
Yeah.
And the guy for a hill. I tried to.
One, two, three, four.
But I want to catch up with you guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. You want a steering wheel? Not yet, Bill. Not yet. Huh? I'm still strapping. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Are you the one running the live stream?
I'm not running it. That guy's running it.
All right, once again, racers, last chance. Ooh. I didn't do that. Check, check, 1, 2. Last chance, racers. Get your cars in line for round number 3. Last chance. There's only there's only one car left in line, guys. Get your car lined up if you want to get one more round in, one more run in for round 3. If you have not ran round 3.
My turbine car wants to go 200.
Next up, car number 772. Think this is going to be the last car. American Iron Roadster. Ford Roadster sporting a Chevrolet, if I understand correctly.
No power app. Naturally aspirated injection.
Hack everybody off that I know, 'cause once in a while when I get fidgety, which
Okay. Course now, last car of the meet. Car number 772, American Iron Roadster. Out of the rookie lane.
we might have two more.
Oh, wait, do we? Is the Turbine going to try to run again? Oh. I see the sweet talking over here. Car number 772 through the traps at 166.530. 166.530 for car number 772 out of the rookie lane. All right, I'm going to wait on the official word here, guys, on whether or not we're going to call it or we're going to get one or two more runs in. I see the Turbine looking for a fourth run. Sweet talking the club president. I see the Bean Bandits in line. And that's it. So there's two vehicles left that I can see here for another run. So we'll see what we get, see what happens. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Tim Johnson, your BS artist, and Mark Brazeau, your rovering cameraman. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Looks like Starlink started to stabilize after the day progressed. So we'll try Starlink at Bonneville and see how it works out. And if it doesn't really work out, then we'll ditch Starlink for something better. But make sure you visit scta-bni.org. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And lsrlive.com is the website to tell all your buddies to go to. And if you notice, I've started some car pages, not really complete, but to get an idea of where I'm going, check out truck number 2111, and you'll see what I've done so far. I'm hoping eventually to be able to give access to individual teams to their own car page. So for those of you guys that are family members of teams, take note of that, and that'll be something I'd like to give the keys to a lot of the team owners too, so that you guys can maintain your own page on whatever's happening. And we are going to World Finals, as far as I know at this point, unless I get fired from work or something, which is entirely a possibility. But the plan is to go to World Finals and stream, what is that, Friday through Sunday, or Friday through Monday, something like that, Friday through Sunday, and get that on the live stream for all you guys to enjoy. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. There's 2 more vehicles in line. I'm going to stick it out for these last 2, or until our Billy says, our captain says we're going to run again, or we're going to call it a day, one or the other. I see a committee meeting happening right now at the moment. one more vehicle to run.
Bar is always there.
Car number 200 down there. We'll get him down course, and we'll call it a day at this point. Last car of the day, the Auto Power Bean Bandits crew.
Thank you. It was great meeting you, and we'll see you at Speedweek.
Yes, indeed.
No, we got one more car.
You let the turbo car run again?
He ran his 3.
Yeah, they screwed him.
All right, once again, last car, car number 200. That'll be the last car of the day.
I'm sorry. That's the thing with we've only got like 39 cars.
Southern California Timing Association would like to thank all volunteers, spectators, racers, sponsors for supporting land speed racing and the 2024 season. Make sure to visit scta-bni.org, scta-bni.org.
I overshoot a lot.
For all the latest information for upcoming races as well as results from previous events.
We bumped it up again. Well, we like that. Good enough.
On course now, car number 200, Auto Power Bean Bandits with Gareth behind the controls. That is a vintage gas modified Roadster running on a 149.791 class record. And this is the last run for the September meet. Race number 4. Technically, we ran 3 races, but scheduled for 4. So race number 4. Next event will be Bonneville. Bonneville World Finals coming up at the end of the month. Darn, so close. 148.677. 148.677 for car number 200, running on a 149 class record. All right, guys. Thank you all for showing up, coming in, tuning in. SCTA-BNI.org. Make sure to visit that website, and we'll see you all in Bonneville.